We are now surviving Diddy Glover's Freak Off Children, and I am Chucky. I need y'all to get y'all likes up. This is pure survival. We are surviving the comedic Chucky, the black goddamn Chucky. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. What is going on here? We are surviving the fact that we don't need to do that. Everybody smash that like button. Salute to TR Riz. Happy Halloween. Oh, God, be gone, baby, anyway. Call me. Oh, can be gone, man, anyway. Call me. Yes, I'm the big, black, fat, out of shape Chucky during survival, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, happy Halloween to you all. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, yes. And we are surviving Diddy Glover's Freak Off Children. You know what I'm saying? And Chucky, I got my bride with me, ladies and gentlemen. Check out the bride of Chucky. I got the bride of Chucky.
Hello.
This is pure survival. You got Chucky and you got his goddamn bride. Sweetie, can you take the meditation candle so we can survive
Yes.
this goddamn family?
Absolutely.
It's going down. Happy Halloween to you all. Yes, yes, yes. We are now surviving Diddy's Freak Off Children, and this shit don't make no sense. You saw what they did to Ray J. These little motherfuckers tried to beat up Ray J just 2 days ago, pure survival. Now they are snitching and they are ratting on Jay-Z and Jay-Z's hair and Beyonce. This is pure survival, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm talking about? And you see, we got the holiday spirit. Like I said, you see Chucky in this motherfucker, and you see his beautiful goddamn bride.
Hey, everybody.
They see you in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Survival.
Pure survival at this point, god damn it. Yo, listen. This boy is now snitching on Jay-Z and snitching on Beyonce. We been knew that your dad had a secret love affair, a secret gay love affair with Jay-Z, and you got an attitude because motherfuckers been talking about your dad and y'all tried to beat up Ray J. Now you willing to snitch on Jay-Z and talking about you going to testify. This shit is crazy, and this is pure survival. Y'all got to smash that like button. Everybody in the building, happy holla goddamn ween. We're not playing with this whole fucking freak off family. This is pure survival.
So if you're watching this, look at what you're doing to the kid, man. Talk was definitely worth the money. Now they was like, yo, would you take the talk of the money? It was definitely worth it. He was saying, like, to believe in yourself and just always, like, follow, like, what's in your heart.
Listen, I cannot stand that long neck little boy. At first, I tried to feel bad for these kids, but I can't feel bad for them because they're out of control. They're disrespectful, pure survival. You know what I mean? Your dad is on the line fighting for his life. Young Thug just took a plea deal today. But your dad is on trial, and all you doing is running around causing problems, proving that your whole family is a menace to society during survival. This little boy, like I said, that long ass fucking neck, he looked just like Diddy Glover. Every time I look at that little motherfucker, I just think that he gonna do something to somebody. Somebody's daughter, somebody's gonna get violated fucking with this tight do-rag wearing little motherfucker. Pure survival. Am I lying, sweetheart?
No, you're not lying. Pure survival, baby.
What do you think about that little freak off family? What do you think?
They are awful. They are awful. They are off the chain. Them little boys need to sit down somewhere before they get a whooping.
Spoiled brat. Spoiled brat. Do you think Jay-Z is involved in Beyonce, the whole thing?
I do, absolutely.
So you think that they was involved? This the reason why they detached themselves from Diddy Glover?
Yes, that's why they're trying to silence people, because they don't want people to know what they've been doing. But they've been telling on themselves, you guys. They've been telling on themselves. It's all over YouTube. It's all over Google, TikTok, everywhere, y'all. It is everywhere. They have a whole dialogue of them telling on themselves throughout the years, over 30 years, you guys.
Wow, so my bride is pretty much saying that she believed Jay-Z and his hairstyle, Pure South Bible, and Beyonce definitely got something to do with Diddy Glover's freak off.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But ain't nobody, King Combs, you might be right. But you was sitting there trying to act like your dad was innocent, but now you want to snitch on Jay-Z and tell on his hair and Beyonce, you know what I'm saying? But you try to act like before your dad wasn't involved in no freak offs. But if your dad and Jay-Z was going together, Pure Survival, you know what I'm saying? This shit crazy. And I think that Jay-Z and Diddy was having an affair and Beyonce knew all about it.
So if you're watching this, look at what you're doing to the kids, man. Talk was definitely worth the money. You know how they was like, yo, would you take the talk or the money? It was definitely worth it. You were saying, you know, like, to believe in yourself and just always, like, follow, like, what's in your heart. And not what no one else is saying or anything. Just do what's in your heart.
It appears Diddy's own son, Justin Combs, is ready to spill some serious tea. And it's about none other than Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Just always, like, follow, like, what's in your heart.
Justin's saying Hob and Bay straight up abandoned Diddy like he was disposable and left him to take the fall.
Your advice would be say no to the 500 grand and take the dinner with Hov.
Definitely take the dinner with Hov.
And guess what? Justin claims they've done worse dirt than Diddy, only nobody's talking about it.
So Diddy's son is saying that Jay-Z and Beyonce did worse than Diddy Glover. How many of y'all think that Jay-Z and Beyonce did worse than what the fuck Diddy Glover's locked up for? This is what the little fucking boy is trying to say now. Just trying to defend his goddamn kids. What do you think about Jay-Z and Beyonce's involvement, sweetheart? Pure Talk
I
Bible.
think they're bad. They are worse than Diddy. They are worse than Diddy, but they don't want people to know what they are doing. But like I said, it's all over. They're worse. They clapping cheeks. Taking and doing all kind of stuff, you guys. They are they are Diddy's co-compadre co-conspirators.
Co-conspirators, and they've been clapping more cheeks than Diddy Glover.
Yes.
So it's about to come out. So basically what his son is saying, you think is truth to
Oh,
that.
absolutely. It's definitely facts. It's truth.
Wow. Smash that like button, guys. This is crazy. King Combs is ready to snitch on every fucking body to try to get his dad out of jail. You see that the fuck they willing to beat Ray J up. So it's not a surprise that they're going to tell on Jay-Z, Pure Survival.
Always, like, follow, like, what's in your heart.
Justin's saying Hob and Bay straight up abandoned Diddy like he was disposable and left him to take the fall.
Your advice would be say no to the 500 grand and take the dinner with Hov.
Definitely take the dinner with Hov.
And guess what? Justin claims they've done worse dirt than Diddy, only nobody's talking about it yet. So is he fed up with their silence? Could Justin really be about to expose Jay and Bay's secrets? If true, this could shake the industry to its core. Justin's accusations aren't just stirring the pot. They're threatening to blow the lid off some of the most guarded secrets in the industry. If you think Diddy's arrest is just a random event, think again. This could be part of a much bigger game, one where the real players, people like Jay-Z and Beyonce, are making sure they stay untouchable. And Justin's not holding back. He's hinting that these two might have their hands dirtier than anyone ever suspected.
And you see what they did to Jaguar Wright. Shout out to Jaguar Wright, Pure Survival. Jay-Z and Beyonce silenced Jaguar Wright. What was that platform she went on?
Piers Morgan.
She went on Piers Morgan and Jay-Z and his hairstyle, and Beyonce went out their way to make Piers Morgan sit there and apologize and everything. That's why I'm kind of afraid of Jay-Z and his hairstyle and what Beyonce will do. They'll probably try to come after me next, Pure Survival. But I got the bride of goddamn Chucky, and we're not afraid to survive the goddamn industry. If Justin Combs is ready to tell everything, well, he needs to hurry up and start singing. You know what I'm saying? Because going around trying to beat up Ray J, Pure Survival, and Chris Brown got to do dance moves to break the fight up is not going to get this shit together. You know what I'm saying? It's too much. You know them kids done seen a lot in the industry. Pure Survival. Justin Combs and them grew up watching the freak off parties.
Yep,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, absolutely.
Pure Survival.
If you think Diddy's arrest is just a random event, Think again. This could be part of a much bigger game, one where the real players, people like Jay-Z and Beyonce, are making sure they stay untouchable. And Justin's not holding back. He's hinting that these two might have their hands dirtier than anyone ever suspected. But 50 predicted it long ago.
Jay-Z's career, you can look at that and say the association to Beyonce is when he started to receive the 17 grams since he's been with Beyonce.
Think about it. Diddy has always been a titan in the game, just like Jay. But now that Diddy's name is in the headlines for all the wrong reasons, where are his friends? Jay-Z and Diddy have had each other's backs for years. So why did
And Jay-Z and Diddy Glover did have each other back for years. And if you remember, there was a phone conversation with Justin Combs, and he was on the phone with Diddy Glover while Diddy Glover was in jail. And Diddy asked his son, what's up with Jay-Z? How come I ain't heard from Jay-Z? And everybody talking about that was AI. No, I believe he was talking about Jay-Z. When King Combs went there and said that Jay-Z been ignoring him, he ain't been talking to him or nothing. Pure survival. So, of course, this little boy mad and he ready to fucking snitch. Smash that like button, guys.
But now that Diddy's name is in the headlines for all the wrong reasons, where are his friends? Jay-Z and Diddy have had each other's backs for years. So why did Jay and Bey go radio silent the second things got hot for Diddy? Could it be that they were waiting for the right moment to distance themselves? Justin's suggesting exactly that. Diddy's being sacrificed to protect others higher up the food chain. Jay and Beyonce have carefully crafted their public personas. They're seen as untouchable, above the drama, and squeaky clean. But what if that's all just smoke and mirrors? Some folks are even speculating that Jay-Z used it.
And that's crazy as hell for Jay-Z to be there with Diddy Glover every step of the way. And the moment that that man got locked up, pure survival, he didn't offer a hand. He didn't use his voice. He didn't say nothing. Motherfucking Jay-Z never said shit. Like, damn, well, I ain't gonna let y'all talk about Diddy like that. He's a good guy. He didn't use his voice to do nothing. All he did was disassociate himself. So I'm not mad at Diddy's kids. Diddy's kids is going wild right now, pure survival. So the fact that King Combs want to snitch and want to take the stand against Diddy, to take the stand against Jay-Z and Beyonce, I'm not mad at him. Pure survival. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is sad. You was right by his side, Jay-Z. You and the motherfucking weird ass hair. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? So Diddy probably even told King Kong, look, he ain't getting a hold of you. Go ahead, I want you to testify. Diddy probably told his son to testify against Beyonce and Jay-Z. This shit crazy. Smash that like button, guys, and happy Halloween.
Personas. They're seen as untouchable, above the drama, and squeaky clean. But what if that's all just smoke and mirrors? Some folks are even speculating that Jay-Z used Diddy's downfall to shield himself, diverting attention from his own past dealings. Remember, these are people who've built empires, and you don't reach that level without getting your hands dirty. What if Diddy, with all his controversies, became the perfect target to deflect the heat?
I mean, that's what music gives you the power to do. And I think that, once you're ready to share it with your fans in the world, nobody can judge you.
Here's where things get wild. Justin might know exactly what kind of skeletons Jay and Bey are hiding. Insiders are whispering that the couple has been involved in some high-stakes business moves that would make the headlines explode if exposed.
And you know that their kids used to go to each other's houses when they was growing up, pure survival. You know what I'm saying? Was going to dinners, brunts, all parties. Them young kids watched Jay-Z and them as they was growing up. Diddy and Jay-Z used to be good friends, pure survival. So I know that Diddy Glover's kids gotta be pissed off because they like, damn, used to be over my house. We used to come over your house. You know what I'm saying? And all of y'all just threw my dad under the bus. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that them young boys is ready to start telling right now. They're desperate. They like, damn, my dad is going to jail. He never coming home. You know what I mean? Jay-Z and his hair, Beyonce and her cocaine straw. You know what I mean? None of them ain't saying nothing. So now we might as well take them down with us. That whole family is going crazy. King Combs, motherfucking Justin Combs, they all going crazy.
of skeletons Jay and Bey are hiding. Insiders are whispering that the couple has been involved in some high-stakes business moves that would make the headlines explode if exposed. Think secret partnerships, offshore accounts, and hush-hush favors to powerful people. And let's not forget the rumors about backdoor dealings in the music industry, shady contracts, payoffs, and artists being blackballed or controlled. With Justin ready to snitch, all of that might come out. If he spills the tea, Jay-Z and Beyonce could be forced to answer for things they thought.
And I think Justin is ready to snitch too because he got a lawsuit. Shout out to the 1,000 people in the building. Justin Combs is ready to snitch because he has a lawsuit himself that he's fighting. Pure survival.
With Justin ready to snitch, all of that might come out. If he spills the tea, Jay-Z and Beyonce could be forced to answer for things they thought were long buried. And what's stopping Justin from exposing their dirty laundry? After all, he's grown up in those circles. He's seen the kind of things that don't make it into interviews or documentaries. We've all seen them linked up with Diddy on countless occasions, whether it's business deals, private events, or those mysterious meetings behind closed doors. Now, with Diddy facing these brutal charges, the big question is, were they in on it too?
Other names are going to come up. Sean will talk. That's why Jay-Z is running.
Could this be the...
You hear that? Sean will talk. That's the reason why Jay-Z and his weird-ass hairstyle is running. Pure survival. You hear what they said? Diddy is ready to start snitching. Now you got your son ready to fucking tell. All three of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They already fighting sexual allegations themselves. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? And Diddy Glover was probably trying to hang in there like, all right, maybe Jay-Z gonna come around. You know what I'm saying? And he probably gave up. And once that little boy realized that Jay-Z's not answering his phone calls, you know what I mean? You're not trying to look out for my dad. So now he ready to tell what he know. Them little boys was young, watching all kinds of freak off shit happen. They was at Diddy Glover's camp. You know what I mean? With Usher and his kids, and you know what I mean? With Usher. You know what I'm saying?
Puppy camp.
Right, he talked about Diddy Camp. Remember Usher talked about Diddy Camp?
He did.
And he told you that he wouldn't let his own kids go to Diddy Camp.
Exactly. That was on the I'm trying to think that
he wouldn't let Howard Stern.
Howard Stern show.
Salute to Heather Morlock, just hit that super chat, pure survival. You know what I'm saying? This shit is just sad at this point, guys.
They thought were long buried. And what's stopping Justin from exposing their dirty laundry? After all, he's grown up in those circles. He's seen the kind of things that don't make it into interviews or documentaries. We've all seen them linked up with Diddy on countless occasions, whether it's business deals, private events, or those mysterious meetings behind closed doors. Now, with Diddy facing these brutal charges, the big question is, were they in on it too?
Other names are going to come up. Sean will talk. That's why Jay-Z is running.
Could this be the end of music's power couple as we know it? Are Jay and Bey about to face the same harsh allegations as Diddy? And if so, what secrets have they been hiding all this time? Let's find out. Diddy, who got hit with some serious charges this week, racketeering, conspiracy, and STF-icking, has pleaded not guilty and is staying behind bars until his federal trial in New York. So what's next?
Yes, and he's staying behind bars, but Diddy Glover got granted to where now he can go. Shout out to the 1,200 people. For the third time, Diddy was granted, and I think they're going to let Diddy out on bail just so he can snitch on everybody else. Clive Davis, all of them. They let Diddy out of jail. I bet you it's going to be a whole bunch of other people going to jail with him. Pure survival. That's why I think they're going to let him out on bail. And they just made one of the people in the lawsuit, they said that
they gotta name the person.
They gotta name the person.
They have to name the person, or I believe they're gonna drop the lawsuit in New York. One of the Jane Does has to say who they are. Did he get to face his accusers? Now you see shit starting to work out better for Diddy Glover. That's because he already made a deal with the feds. Guarantee you, Diddy gonna get out on bail and a bunch of people gonna start going to jail. Pure survival at this point. You know what I'm saying? Do you think he was...
The big question is, were they in on it too?
Other names are going to come up. Sean will talk. That's why Jay-Z is running.
Could this be the end of music's power couple as we know it? Are Jay and Bey about to face the same harsh allegations as Diddy? And And if so, what secrets have they been hiding all this time? Let's find out. Diddy, who got hit with some serious charges this week, racketeering, conspiracy, and STF-icking, has pleaded not guilty and is staying behind bars until his federal trial in New York. So what's next for the 54-year-old music mogul? And what about the employees and associates who were allegedly involved in this whole mess? Damian Williams, the U.S. attorney for the Southern District of New York, the guy who brought the indictment, was pretty vague when asked if more charges might be coming for Diddy or anyone else. I can't rule anything out. Anything's possible, Williams said. The investigation is very active and ongoing. And if you know anything about how this office works, you know developments are definitely on the horizon. But I can't say for sure right now. Apparently...
And you remember that guy said that there was going to be more people being charged. Pay attention. Oprah Winfrey, Pure Survival, Jay-Z, a whole bunch of other people that's going to be pulled in. Look how quiet Stevie J's facial expressions is. Steven had all that mouth, and you don't hear Stevie J saying a word right now. Pure Survival. You see Stevie J just disappear, right?
We got to put him on the milk carton?
Put him on the milk cart like how Jay-Z, like 50 Cent put Jay-Z on the milk cart.
Absolutely. He's missing in action, y'all.
We don't see Stevie J nowhere.
He had all that stuff to say when the raids happened. Then all of a sudden, he's nowhere to be found.
Nowhere.
Yeah, we got to put an APB out for him.
Where are you, Steven?
All Points Bulletin. Where you at?
Stevie J disappeared from the whole goddamn case.
I can't rule anything out. Anything's possible, Williams said. The investigation is very active and ongoing. And if you know anything about how this office works, you know developments are definitely on the horizon. But I can't say for sure right now. Apparently, several of Combs' former employees have been chatting with prosecutors, according to someone close to the investigation. Word is at least one male S-worker is expected to testify soon, and the witnesses' stories go even deeper than what's in this week's indictment. Prosecutors say they've already interviewed over 50 victims and witnesses so far.
Low level would be, let's just say, the housekeeper who picked up after one of the sex parties. But a high level enabler would be someone who lured the women to come into parties.
Medrano hinted that Diddy might not have been the only big name involved. It's likely Combs wasn't the only famous face in the room.
I have no doubt that perhaps there are some other high-level celebrities, high-profile individuals who attended these parties, participated in them.
50 Cent's been talking.
You hear that? They know that there was other high-level celebrities that participated, that was with all the freak-offs, Pure Survival. Shout out to the 1,400 people. They're not playing. They're coming for all them other people next. Watch.
Interviewed over 50 victims and witnesses so far.
Low level would be, let's just say, the housekeeper who picked up after one of the sex parties. But a high-level enabler would be someone who lured the women to come into parties.
Medrano hinted that Diddy might not have been the only big name involved. It's likely Combs wasn't the only famous face in the room.
I have no doubt that perhaps there are some other high-level celebrities, high-profile individuals who attended these parties, participated in them.
50 Cent's been talking about Diddy's case, and it seems like there's more to it than just throwing shade at Diddy. Why? Because it ties back to his long-running beef with Jay-Z. Jay-Z has this knack for staying in the spotlight, and no matter what's going on, he always finds a way to grab headlines. Ever since he hit it big, the media's been all over him, like his life's a constant soap opera full of drama that people can't get enough of. Now, for over 20 years, 50 Cent and Jay-Z have been in this back and forth beef that just won't die.
And shout out to 50 Cent. 50 Cent was on the Breakfast Club today, and he was on Hot 97. And you got to listen to the stuff he was saying. Jay-Z been hating on 50 for years, Pure Survival. And motherfucking Diddy Glover was going around trying to stab 50 in the back after he done wrote music for him. He done went and turned 50 Cent baby mom into a freak-off slave, Pure Survival. So y'all don't understand, there's a lot of personal things that been going on behind the scenes. And 50 Cent knew that this shit was going all hit the fan. Y'all got to get them likes up. This is Pure Survival at this point. You know what I mean?
Started in 1999 when 50 called Jay out on his track, How to Rob. Jay-Z didn't take that lightly and fired back with a line in his song, It's Hot, Some Like It Hot, saying, I'm about $1. What the F is 50 cents? People thought Jay was trying to shut 50 down right from the jump. Things got even spicier when 50 responded with Be a Gentleman, telling Jay-Z to watch what you say. That track dropped in 2002 on 50's mixtape, Guess Who's Back? And ever since then, the tension between these two has been real. So when 50 Cent talks about Diddy, it's not just about Diddy. It's about keeping the beef alive with Jay-Z too. After all, in the hip-hop world, the drama runs deep.
Jay walked in the studio. He said it before, but I'm telling you how impactful it was. He walked in the studio and he was like, yo, this dude 50, y'all gonna have to deal with him in the next couple months. He said it to the whole crew.
Wow, so Jay-Z Ben knew that 50 Cent was going to be a problem. Now, I'm going to ask y'all, right? Now, y'all seen that King Combs and Justin Combs and the other one, they was all out trying to beat up Ray J the other day. How many of y'all think that if your dad had a friend like Jay-Z and Beyonce and all of them, shout out to the 1,600 people, would y'all snitch on them to get your dad out of jail? That's what I want to know. How many of y'all would do what Justin Combs is trying to do right now? Would y'all snitch on these other celebrities for your dad? Pure survival?
Shut 50 down right from the jump. Things got even spicier when 50 responded with "Be a Gentleman," telling Jay-Z to watch what you say. That track dropped in 2002 on 50's mixtape Guess Who's Back. And ever since then, the tension between these two has been real. So when 50 Cent talks about Diddy, it's not just about Diddy. It's about keeping the beef alive with Jay-Z too. After all, in the hip-hop world, the drama runs deep.
Jay walked in the studio. He said it before, but I'm telling you how impactful it was. He walked in the studio and he was like, yo, this dude 50, y'all gonna have to deal with him in the next couple months. He said it to the whole crew.
50 Cent's revelations seem to paint Jay-Z as someone who will stop at nothing to stay on top. And honestly, given Jay's history, it's not too surprising. He's been tied to all sorts of shady dealings beyond just questionable business moves. So when 50 throws accusations his way, it's easy for some to believe there's more beneath the surface. What adds even more fuel to the fire is the fact that despite 50 Cent being one of the biggest selling rappers in history, he's never won a Grammy. And 50 hasn't been quiet about it either. He's made it clear.
And that's crazy. I never knew that 50 Cent never won a Grammy. I never knew that. Pure survival. Out of all the hit records he got, that's some shit that they've been blackballing him because 50 Cent wouldn't sell his soul for a jelly roll, in my opinion. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he ain't never win no Grammy. Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it's all starting to come out. It's all starting to come out. Now them kids
Fully put a finger on. Even Jay-Z. It's like there's an underlying mystery to their rivalry that's never really been solved.
Like, what is the issue? You see what I'm saying? Like, and I with M, because like with Nori he had communication. He said, yeah, I talked to the big homie. You saying to Jay, he was telling me.
In stark contrast to the complexities of Jay-Z and 50 Cent's relationship, last year's Super Bowl was all about unity and celebration. 50 Cent hit the stage, performing alongside some of his favorite rap legends like Eminem, Snoop Dogg, and Kendrick Lamar. The vibe was electric, and it got even better when Mary J. Blige joined them on stage. It was a star-studded event that showed the power of music to bring people together, even amidst personal rivalries.
That was big. Like, look, Dre, that's Dre too. You see what I'm saying? It's Dre and really him because he wouldn't do it without me.
In a recent interview,
and I remember that because Jay-Z was mad that 50 Cent performed at that event. He didn't want 50 Cent to perform. Pure survival. So you know that he be blackballing people. It's a whole bunch of shit that's going on behind the scenes, and it's all about to come out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm actually glad. Shout out to the 1,700 people in the building. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, Jay-Z, but it's time for you to you know what I mean, you get called for the shit that you done did. You and Oprah Winfrey, pure survival.
Have been spotted together more often, with rapper DaBaby revealing on Club Shay Shay that he even met Beyonce at one of Diddy's parties.
Beyonce, she I was at a party at Diddy crib in LA. This was the beginning of 2020.
And people speculated that if she was at Diddy's party, she might be one of Diddy's alleged accomplices. Additionally, reports are now suggesting that during the investigation, federal agents have found some links to Jay-Z regarding this lawsuit. And the beans are spilled by none other than Jaguar. Jaguar's spilling the beans about supposed leaked footage from Diddy's crib and what really goes down there. We've all heard rumors about Diddy's legendary...
And shout out to Jaguar Wright. She's been telling us from day one, pure survival. Jaguar Wright never changed up her goddamn story. You know what I'm saying? Everything Jaguar Wright was saying years ago, we've been seeing it all come to light. Pure survival. Even Gene Dill's kneecaps been telling y'all. Diddy Glover's ex-bodyguard, Gene Dill's kneecaps. Everything Gene Dill's kneecaps been saying, most of that shit been coming out to be true. Pure survival. So shout out to Gene Dill and shout out to his kneecaps. And shout out to my bride, Chucky. Shout out to my bride.
Hey, everybody. Happy
Pure survival.
Halloween.
Give me a kiss, baby. Goddamn. Give me a goddamn kiss. This is pure survival right now.
Pure
Accomplices. Additionally, reports are now suggesting that during the investigation, federal agents have found some links to Jay-Z regarding this lawsuit. And the beans are spilled by none other than Jaguar. Jaguar is spilling the beans about supposed leaked footage from Diddy's crib and what really goes down there. We've all heard rumors about Diddy's legendary parties and how they can get pretty crazy, but Wright's dropping some serious tea that takes it up a notch.
That's the money guy. That's where Diddy was getting all of his funds from.
Jaguar Wright has added a thought-provoking perspective to ongoing discussions about Aaliyah's tragic passing. According to her, at the time of Aaliyah's death, Beyonce faced obstacles in her solo career and needed a breakthrough moment to achieve superstardom, which allegedly came through Jay-Z's influence. Aaliyah's untimely demise, as Jaguar suggests, provided that critical opportunity, solidifying Beyonce's position as a beloved figure in music. As memories of Aaliyah
Wow, this is crazy, guys. This is very crazy. Every time I get to talking about Diddy Glover's freak-off children or Diddy Glover, they start fucking with my cable. They start fucking with my internet. Pure survival. Why are they fucking with our internet, baby? God damn.
I don't know why they are. I don't know.
Pure
they send
survival.
a signal out because they know we talking about them.
They send a freak-off signal out. They sending a freak-off signal out, baby.
Say execute right there.
It's a freak-off signal. Pure survival.
Pure survival.
You know what I mean? But we must survive the industry, and we do it together. We do it together. You know what I'm saying? We don't let the bullshit or this industry try to just stop us, disrupt us to the people.
Absolutely.
From speaking to the people during survival. You know what I'm saying? We're going to expose all of this shit. Shout out to everybody in the building. Look, you see how long that happened? That don't make no sense.
Arisen about how long certain individuals will continue benefiting from recurring tragedies. There's a growing call for accountability for any potential wrongdoing, with fans rallying behind Jaguar for her outspoken defense of their cherished songstress. They advocate for justice to prevail in Aaliyah's memory. This is not the first time Beyonce and Jay-Z have collaborated for controlling artists. It was also allegedly disclosed by Uncle Ron himself that Beyonce and Jay cannot stand anybody who is more successful than them.
Jay-Z wanted him out of the industry, period. So
y'all hear that? That's Jay-Z and Beyonce's ex-bodyguard, Pure Survival. He was already explaining this stuff, that Beyonce and Jay-Z do not like nobody that's more talented or more successful than them. They will blackball you in a minute. Pure Survival. And I heard that he, I think that he must have passed away or something like that. Rest in peace if the ex-bodyguard passed away. I don't know, but I think I saw something saying that he passed away, sweetheart.
Okay. I didn't hear that, but I'll research that.
Yeah, I got to research. Uncle Ron passed away. Oh, so he did?
Oh.
All right, rest in peace to Uncle Ron. Uncle Ron been exposing Beyonce and Jay-Z's greed for years. I did hear that.
Aaliyah's memory. This is not the first time Beyonce and Jay-Z have collaborated for controlling artists. It was also allegedly disclosed by Uncle Ron himself that Beyonce and Jay cannot stand anybody who is more successful than them.
Jay-Z wanted him out of the industry, period, so he could take over and be the biggest hip-hop artist.
Looks like Jay-Z's crimes have no end. He is again being discussed in Kathy White's death case. Remember a few years back when everyone was gossiping about Jay-Z supposedly having a side chick named Kathy White while he was married to Bey? Yeah, well, here's where it gets juicy. Apparently, news came out that Kathy had kicked the bucket. Crazy, right?
And that's another one. Did y'all hear about when Jay-Z's side chick came up mysteriously and she died from like a non-natural cause? You see what I'm saying? You got it up there?
Kathy White died suddenly in 2011. She was in a relationship with Jay-Z and had allegedly just told him that she was pregnant, y'all.
Wow, wow.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to the 1,800 people. So that's the girl, Kathy White, that mysteriously died. This was Jay-Z's side chick, is what you're saying.
It's a side chick that found out she was just allegedly pregnant by him.
Wow. So she found out she was pregnant by Jay-Z.
Yep.
And then she just mysteriously died.
Yes, she mysteriously disappeared.
Wow, that's sad. So it's just so much stuff coming to light. So now I know why King Combs and the rest of them little freak off kids, they got so much information to tell on Jay-Z and Beyonce. It's not even funny. Pure survival.
Supposedly having a side chick named Kathy White while he was married to Bey. Yeah, well, here's where it gets juicy. Apparently, news came out that Kathy had kicked the bucket. Crazy, right? That sent the rumor mill into overdrive with all sorts of theories flying around. Evidence he wasn't that much, which even may have made him involved in an M. It's surprising that there's hardly any information about Jay-Z's alleged mistress, Kathy White, who reportedly died under mysterious circumstances in 2011.
Y'all hear that? There's no information on this woman, but she mysteriously died in 2011. Pure survival.
Pure survival. Did she die of the pneumonia like everybody else?
It's like they erased her. They erased her whole existence.
You know, everybody that is disappearing allegedly passed away from pneumonia.
Wow, you hear that? Everybody that left mysteriously passed from the same thing. What do you say?
Pneumonia.
Pneumonia. Rest in peace to Kim Porter, pure survival. She died from that mysterious cause. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with them people in the industry. Smash that like button, guys. We got too many people in the building. We are surviving Jay-Z's hairstyle, and we are surviving Beyonce looking high as a motherfucker at them goddamn basketball games. Pure survival at this point.
Right? That sent the rumor mill into overdrive with all sorts of theories flying around. Evidence he wasn't that much, which even may have made him involved in an M. It's surprising that there's hardly any information about Jay-Z's alleged mistress, Kathy White, who reportedly died under mysterious circumstances in 2011. However, journalist Liz Crone just set off a social media firestorm by claiming she had a conversation with Kathy before her death. Liz is now dropping hints that Jay-Z's time might be up. Adding fuel to the fire, old blog posts resurfaced with eyewitness accounts claiming they saw Kathy with Jay-Z and Diddy. With all these allegations swirling around Diddy, fans are speculating that Jay-Z could be the next target.
Wow. Oh, shit. So that girl that came up mysteriously missing, she was hanging out with Diddy Glover and Jay-Z at a freak-off party.
Jay-Z and Diddy.
Look. Diddy Glover right there. Look, sweetheart.
Oh, right here.
Diddy Glover and they go Jay-Z in his freak off time. Pure survival, which he been trying to hide. Shout out to the 1,800 people. Diddy Glover looking sneaky as a motherfucker. Look at him. Look sneaky as shit. Pure survival. Like, I'm about to go in the back. I got to go hide some of this baby oil. Jay-Z sitting there like, oh my God, this shit is crazy. So that girl that mysteriously came up missing, she was at this same freak off event with Jay-Z and Diddy Glover at the same time. And this man completely did not want to say nothing about Diddy all this time. Not to even use your voice to even make up a lie and say that Diddy Glover was a good dude. It wasn't no freak-offs. Jay-Z didn't do none of that because he know what the fuck Diddy Glover was doing. And in my opinion, Jay-Z know what he was doing. You know what I'm talking about? And now Diddy's kids is about to tell it all. Diddy's kids.
Mysterious circumstances in 2011. However, journalist Liz Crone just set off a social media firestorm by claiming she had a conversation with Kathy before her death. Liz is now dropping hints that Jay-Z's time might be up. Adding fuel to the fire, old blog posts resurfaced with eyewitness accounts claiming they saw Kathy with Jay-Z and Diddy. With all these allegations swirling around Diddy, fans are speculating that Jay-Z could be the next target.
You want to know what makes Diddy being publicly shamed like this so left?
But what's the story about Kathy White? How did she die? And what does Liz Corkin know about Jay-Z? Let's break it down. All right, so back in early September 2011, there was some buzz in the local news and celeb blogs about this young woman named Kathy Coriana White. Some outlets even went as far as calling her Jay-Z's supposed mistress. But guess what? The big media outlets were too busy fawning over Beyonce's surprise pregnancy announcement. So Kathy's death kind of flew under the radar for most people. Sneaky, right?
The night's biggest moment of...
Wow, so that's what happened. So the night that woman mysteriously passed away, Beyonce was supposed to be showing like a, what was it? like a secret pregnancy or something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or Beyonce
Wasn't
was.
she faking her pregnancy? Was it that pregnancy? I know she faked one of them.
I don't
And
know.
she
She's saying
apologized.
that
I
she.
know she faked one of her pregnancies, and she apologized to everybody for faking that pregnancy. She got a surrogate mother. But y'all, is that first child even Beyonce's? Y'all, I don't know, y'all.
Wow, this is pure survival. That's some breaking news right there. That is crazy.
Corkin know about Jay-Z? Let's break it down. All right, so back in early September 2011, there was some buzz in the local news and celeb blogs about this young woman named Kathy Coriana White. Some outlets even went as far as calling her Jay-Z's supposed mistress. But guess what? The big media outlets were too busy fawning over Beyonce's surprise pregnancy announcement. So Kathy's death kind of flew under the radar for most people. Sneaky, right?
The night's biggest moment, of course, was Beyonce's pregnancy revelation. First, with some of the press outside the theater before the show.
According to the article, Kathy Coriana White, who is known as a fitness and beauty expert, was discovered dead in her Manhattan apartment on September 2nd. She had graduated.
Wow, rest in peace to this woman. Rest in peace to this woman. September 7th, she was found mysteriously dead in her Manhattan apartment. The day that Beyonce announced her pregnancy.
It's funny how she came up pregnant, allegedly, from Jay-Z. She comes up unalived in her apartment, and then Beyonce's pregnant all of a sudden.
Why they made the announcement that night. That's crazy, right?
Suspect. This suspect.
Very
suspect.
suspicious.
Yeah.
Very suspicious.
Yeah, suspect. What do y'all think? Y'all, is it suspicious to y'all? I believe it's suspicious. That's suspect activity.
Suspect activity all day, all day. Suspect activity.
Busy fawning over Beyonce's surprise pregnancy announcement. So Kathy's death kind of flew under the radar for most people. Sneaky, right?
The night's biggest moment, of course, was Beyonce's pregnancy revelation. First, with some of the press outside the theater before the show.
According to the article, Kathy Coriana White, who is known as a fitness and beauty expert, was discovered dead in her Manhattan apartment on September 2nd. She had graduated from Howard University and had contributed to various online publications. Plus, she was the big boss as the CEO of her own public relations firm called White Label PR. Now, the report said the cause of her death was an aneurysm. That's pretty tragic, especially for someone so young and successful. However, seemingly Kathy had some drama with the blogs the year before her.
So they saying that she died from an aneurysm. An aneurysm. What do you feel about that?
Aneurysm. So not the pneumonia. She didn't get coded with the pneumonia for the death. Okay.
So, but they saying an aneurysm with this one.
Aneurysm, yeah.
It's all mysterious. Smash that like button for this woman that lost her life. You know what I mean? And they're trying to say that it was an aneurysm. Pure survival. I can't even fucking say this shit right. This shit crazy.
And had contributed to various online publications. Plus, she was the big boss as the CEO of her own public relations firm called White Label PR. Now, the report said the cause of her death was an aneurysm. That's pretty tragic, especially for someone so young and successful. However, seemingly Kathy had some drama with the blogs the year before her passing. Hollywood Street King, one of the OG celeb gossip bloggers, spilled the tea claiming that she was Jay-Z's side piece. Rumors started swirling after Kathy and model Claudia Jordan were supposedly seen at a Las Vegas nightclub, chilling at a table with Jay-Z and Diddy or Puff Daddy or whatever he's calling himself these days. So all these allegations were mainly highlighted by Jaguar Wright, and that is why people are speculating that it may lead feds to raid Jay's house, as they did with Diddy and Joe also seem to agree on this. One person wrote, "Absolutely heartbroken. I worked in domestic violence for years. These experiences happen all too often and go on for years. This type of especially with this kind of power dynamic, takes years to break free from and longer to recover from." One more person went on saying, "Damn. We are in the season of revelation. A lot is coming to light in such a short period of time. I wish Cassie strength and healing during this time. We all know how Jay-Z and Beyonce abuse their power. They've done it before, and it looks like they're doing it again to wiggle out of this mess. Whenever things get too real, they always find a way to make the narrative disappear."
Wow. So they saying that Jay-Z and Beyonce is trying to wiggle. They're trying to wiggle their way out of this whole thing. And this is why they're silencing people. This is why they silence Jaguar. Well, they can't silence Jag. She's not afraid of him. Pure survival. But this is why they silence that dude What's that platform again?
Pierce Morgan.
Paris Morgan. They made him, you know what I mean?
Apologize.
Apologize.
To Jay-Z.
They're giving out NDAs. All of this stuff that's going on behind the scenes. Pure survival. But once you do dirt, you get dirt.
Absolutely. Put them bad season come back.
Right. And Chucky's Bride came out. If Chucky Bride said that, Pure Survival, and Chucky saying it, y'all got to understand, like, the shit's about to hit the fan. You know what I mean? Pure Survival.
Before, and it looks like they're doing it again to wiggle out of this mess. Whenever things get too real, they always find a way to make the narrative disappear. And this time, same playbook, different chapter. When Jaguar Wright made that explosive appearance on Piers Morgan's show, she didn't hold back. She dropped some never-before-heard truths about the industry, alleging everything from shady business deals to personal scandals involving the power couple. The claims were so incendiary that they sent shockwaves through Hollywood, leaving everyone buzzing about what might come next.
Who allegedly would have said anything to keep Tory Lanez from telling people that she ain't all woman.
She's taken aim at big names like Diddy, Beyonce, Jay-Z.
And you can see right here, like I said before, Pure Survival. Beyonce, to me, I feel like Jay-Z, like Salon said, had control over Beyonce since she was a little girl. Like, since she was, like, real young. Pure Survival. Because Diddy Glover is sitting here rubbing on Jay-Z's back, and Beyonce's not even realizing what's happening right now. Pure Survival. Jay-Z's looking at him like, why do you got your hand on me? Like, my wife right here, I know she know that we go together, Pure Survival, but you rubbing on me while we, like, in front of the press. Like, look at this shit. Diddy's so happy to be rubbing on Jay-Z's back. Look at him. His whole hand is on Jay-Z's back. Beyonce right there, Pure Survival. You know what I'm saying? The shit is crazy. Like, and if Diddy's sons is saying, shout out to the 2,000 people. If Diddy's sons saying that him and Jay-Z was having a secret gay love affair and Beyonce knew and they're ready to tell, then I support them. Because I do think that Diddy and Jay-Z used to go together. Pure Survival. That's just my opinion. This is just my opinion.
That she ain't all woman.
She's taken aim at big names like Diddy, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Justin Bieber, and more. But she really didn't hold back when she blasted Diddy and Jay-Z, calling them both monsters, and claiming she's been trying to expose them for years. And now that Diddy's facing some serious heat, what with his recent arrest and federal indictment, people are finally starting to listen to what she's been saying all along. Jaguar went off, saying she's been screaming for 4 years about their shady dealings, but no one seemed to care until the cuffs came out for Diddy. Suddenly, it's like everyone's ears are wide open, and they're finally paying attention.
I can't wait. I can't wait for everybody to find out what's really been going on in the background.
Her accusations have painted a vivid picture of a dark underbelly in the industry, and it's becoming harder to ignore. Jaguar's not just throwing around accusations for fun, she's backing it up with years of frustration and the feeling that she's been on this lonely crusade. With Diddy now under the spotlight, her claims are taking on a new weight.
Right, and Jaguar Wright been feeling like she was on this lonely situation by herself, Pure Survival. But I'm here to support her, and there's a whole bunch of other people is. You know what I mean? But it was a lonely parade when she was exposing everybody before, and nobody wanted to listen. Pure Survival. Now that Diddy done got caught up, and the truth is coming out, now everybody like, wow, Jag, we should have listened in the beginning. You know what I mean? This is just crazy. Pure Survival at this point, sweetheart.
Pure survival, y'all.
Pure Survival.
To care until the cuffs came out for Diddy. Suddenly, it's like everyone's ears are wide open, and they're finally paying attention.
I can't wait. I can't wait for everybody to find out what's really been going on in the background.
Her accusations have painted a vivid picture of a dark underbelly in the industry, and it's becoming harder to ignore. Jaguar's not just throwing around accusations for fun, she's backing it up with years of frustration and the feeling that she's been on this lonely crusade. With Diddy now under the spotlight, her claims are taking on a new weight.
What do you think happened with Kim
Keeping people against their will. Putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow. And that's the interview that they blackballed, right? Pure Survival. That's the interview they made them get rid of.
Yes.
How come they made Jaguar Wright? Everybody already saw and heard what she said, Pure Survival. Jay-Z and Beyonce raced up there to get that shit taken off and made Piers Morgan apologize. So if it wasn't no truth to it, Why did they make a whole guilty? That's a guilty movement.
Exactly. But my thing is, why didn't they send any paperwork to Jaguar? Because they know what Jaguar is saying is right, y'all. They don't want to mess with Jaguar because Jaguar got the evidence, the proof. She has even people, even victims. They don't want to mess with her. They doing everything vicariously through other people.
Wow. So they know the truth. They know the truth.
Yep.
And they don't want. They're afraid of her.
But it didn't stop
They're
there.
afraid. So they want to try to silence other people so she can't speak. Pure survival.
Here's a frustration and the feeling that she's been on this lonely crusade. With Diddy now under the spotlight, her claims are taking on a new weight.
What do you think happened with Kim
Keeping
Ford?
people against their will. Putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane.
Wow.
But it didn't stop there. Jaguar shifted her focus to Jay-Z, and let's just say she had some choice words for him too. She called out the Roc Nation mogul for staying silent during the entire Diddy scandal, feeling that he's trying to keep a low profile and dodge any accountability. According to Jaguar, he's deeply connected to all the drama, but is just pretending everything is fine while the world around him goes crazy. Like, how can someone that powerful just ignore what's going on around him?
I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well.
Wow. Wow. This is pure survival. You heard that? We got shit. Jaguar Wright says she got stuff that Jay-Z did, his hair, and his wife.
3 victims that are ready to testify, you guys. That's why Jay-Z is running scared, because he know what they were doing.
It's crazy.
OMG. She said she got 3 victims that are ready to tell. Y'all,
It's all coming out.
Jay-Z does not want the smoke with Jaguar at all.
It's all coming out. It's all coming out. You know what I mean? Pure survival. It's all coming out at this point.
Really connected to all the drama, but is just pretending everything is fine while the world around him goes crazy. Like, how can someone that powerful just ignore what's going on around him?
I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well.
Jaguar might be a smaller fry in the industry, but that just makes her an easier target. It's not like this is her first run-in with drama or even the law. She's always been a bit of a wild card, unafraid to go after the big dogs, even if it puts her in a risky spot. Her tenacity is impressive, but you have to wonder if it's also a little reckless. Still, she's not the only one brave enough to take shots at her peers. But then, just like that, peers issued a sudden apology. Like, an apology right after such a viral moment?
Editing interviews is not something we do lightly at a show called Uncensored. Like the proverbial cries of fire in a crowded theatre, there are legal limits on us too. And we apologise to Jay-Z and Beyonce.
The streets are...
Wow. See, so they so powerful, they done made this man had to roll over and apologize. Pure survival. But you didn't see Jag apologize, and you don't see nobody else apologizing. You know what I'm saying? But this is a different stage and level of Illuminati, pure survival. So they done contacted his other Illuminati people, and then his Illuminati people contacted him. That whole industry is just wild, right?
Yeah, it is. It is. They don't want to touch Jag because they know Jag is on fire. They know she is on fire, and she will come with them 3 victims plus evidence. She probably got recordings. She probably got everything that they need, but they will not touch Jag because they know that she is hotter than fish grease.
Pure survival at this point. Hotter than fish grease. We are surviving the fact that Jaguar Wright, you know what I mean, is hotter than fish grease. She got the industry on fire. She's the motherfucking Harriet Tubman of the industry. She's just trying to... Jaguar Wright has been trying to free the freak-off slaves. Pure survival.
Where's Stedman?
Trying to free the freak-off slaves and trying to help free Stedman from Oprah Winfrey. Pure survival.
Her peers. But then, just like that, peers issued a sudden apology. Like, an apology right after such a viral moment?
Editing interviews is not something we do lightly at a show called Uncensored. Like the proverbial cries of fire in a crowded theatre, there are legal limits on us too. And we apologise to Jay-Z and Beyonce.
The streets are saying it wasn't just Piers having second thoughts. It may have been the power couple pulling strings behind the scenes, making sure the damage didn't spread any further. Some insiders are whispering that Jay and Bey might have had their legal team on speed dial, sending threats to Piers to shut it down or face serious repercussions. After all, these two have a history of getting what they want, and they're not shy about flexing their influence when it comes to protecting their image. Days after the YouTube episode aired, Morgan found himself in hot water and took to the camera to issue an apology on behalf of his media company. He made it clear that they should have checked Jaguar's wild claims, which he admitted were unverified. Jaguar Wright unexpectedly made several serious allegations about Jay-Z and Beyonce during that interview.
Wow. This is pure survival. Heath Woods, shout out to Heath Woods, just hit that super chat. Brad, what happened? What did you just hear? You just heard something that sound fishy?
Yeah, I mean, he wanted Piers Morgan to apologize, but I mean, Jay-Z has told on himself along the way the 30 years. You guys can pull it up; it's everywhere. Every time that he goes on camera, he looks like he's nervous. He looked like he got his hand in the cookie jar. You know, just like when he bought Rihanna over here, they were asking him when, you know, how old was she, this, that, and the third, and he was like startled, like a deer in the headlights. Y'all, these people been telling on themselves for 30 years. It's all over. The feds, they have all access to all of this. So Jay-Z and Beyonce, why are y'all trying to silence Jaguar Wright when y'all already told on yourself before Jag knew probably half the stuff that she does know about you guys? Go sit down somewhere, Jay-Z and Beyonce. Have a
Wow,
seat.
pure survival. You make a whole lot of sense, sweetheart. Twitch Ellen's DJ went to Diddy's parties, then he committed suicide. Jet Jackson. Wow, I did hear about that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Wow.
Going to a freak off and then you want to just end your whole life.
Oh, wow.
That's how you know he's seen some stuff that was very traumatizing.
Oh, yes.
Very, very traumatizing.
Yes,
during
absolutely.
survival, honey.
During survival.
Very traumatizing.
Oh, man.
Days after the YouTube episode aired, Morgan found himself in hot water and took to the camera to issue an apology on behalf of his media company. He made it clear that they should have checked Jaguar's wild claims, which he admitted were unverified. Jaguar Wright unexpectedly made several serious allegations about Jay-Z and Beyonce during that interview. As I said in the moment, they were not present to respond or defend themselves, but now they have. Their lawyers contacted us to say that those claims were totally false and have no basis in fact. This whole situation highlights just how far-reaching the influence of the Carters really is. Even a high-profile journalist like Piers Morgan feels the need to backtrack and apologize when their names come up. It's a clear message: mess with Jay and Bey, and you might find yourself having to do some serious damage control. As the saga unfolds, it's evident that no one wants to step into the ring with this powerhouse couple, especially...
Wow, so everybody is scared to step in the ring with Jay-Z and Beyonce because they will silence you.
Is it because are his twigs like are they like really heavy? Like you can cut them and maybe use them as a weapon, like nunchucks?
Are you talking about Jay-Z's hairstyle?
Yeah, Jay-Z's hairstyle. Them twigs, are they like do they weigh like? Yeah, do they weigh like maybe 3-4 pounds each? You can cut them off and use them as nunchucks.
So is his hairstyle better than Chucky's? Better than your husband?
Oh no, baby, your hairstyle is fire. It's just fly, baby.
See, my bride said that Jay-Z's hair is not better than mine. Pure survival.
Absolutely not.
We're surviving the fact that Jay-Z's, my bride said Jay-Z's hairstyle ain't better than mine.
It's not, baby.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Pure survival.
Pure survival.
And you might find yourself having to do some serious damage control. As the saga unfolds, it's evident that no one wants to step into the ring with this powerhouse couple, especially when they're backed by a legal team ready.
Look, somebody said Jay-Z's hairstyle worse. Oprah involved with missing children.
Yes,
Salute to Heath Woods. Yes, we heard about
Africa.
that. In Africa. It's sad. Like, that's why we must stand and stick together. What you say about Oprah?
I got a question. Oprah, they say Oprah is next, you guys. They're saying that Oprah is next according to Ali. But y'all, let me ask y'all a question. Is Jay-Z, they say he's one of the next ones too. Y'all, are they gonna have to cut his twigs off because that might be used as a weapon in the MDC? I'm just wondering, y'all. Y'all put a one in the comment box if they may make him cut his nunchucks off because it may be used as a weapon.
Wow, so she's saying that Jay-Z's hair could be used as a weapon. This is just horrific at this point. Pure survival.
It's a clear message. Mess with Jay and Bay, and you might find yourself having to do some serious damage control. As the saga unfolds, it's evident that no one wants to step into the ring with this powerhouse couple, especially when they're backed by a legal team ready to swing into action at a moment's notice. But why is Justin speaking now? The timing of Justin's threats has everyone asking, why is he coming forward now? Some speculate that he's tired of watching his dad take all the heat while others skate by untouched. Maybe Diddy knows too much, and the powers that be decided it was time to push him out before he became a liability. Or maybe Justin feels betrayed, not just by the system, but by the very people who were supposed to be family, Jay and Bay.
Wow, so Diddy Glover's son feel like they betrayed, Jay-Z and Beyonce betrayed their dad because they were supposed to be family. Beyonce was supposed to be auntie to Diddy Glover's kids, and Jay-Z's hairstyle was supposed to be uncle. So this is why he's snitching on Jay-Z. You know what I mean? And Beyonce, because they were supposed to be like family to them, pure survival.
Well, you know, if you guys don't know, I'm the lounge. I did an interview with Jonathan Hay. He said,
Hold on. Make sure you guys go subscribe to my bride's channel. Her channel is what?
The Lounge 8385.
That's,
at The Lounge.
Put it in the chat.
8385.
Soon as we're going to put her YouTube channel in the chat, make sure y'all subscribe to my bride, Pure Survival, and y'all better behave during survival. You know what I'm saying? Kim Porter passed away, and I'm talking to the guys. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with my bride, goddammit. Kim Porter passed from pneumonia. Brittany Murphy, Ashton Kutcher girlfriend, passed away from pneumonia. Everybody got that same mysterious death.
Everybody
Pure survival.
Everybody got the pneumonias.
Everybody. And her YouTube channel right there in the chat. Pure Survival. This shit is just sad at this point, sweetheart.
This is crazy.
We must survive together, though.
Absolutely. Pure survival.
Pure survival.
Pure survival.
Is damage control. As the saga unfolds, it's evident that no one wants to step into the ring with this powerhouse couple, especially when they're backed by a legal team ready to swing into action at a moment's notice. But why is Justin speaking now? The timing of Justin's threats has everyone asking, why is he coming forward now? Some speculate that he's tired of watching his dad take all the heat while others skate by untouched. Maybe Diddy knows too much, and the powers that be decided it was time to push him out before he became a liability. Or maybe Justin feels betrayed, not just by the system, but by the very people who were supposed to be family, Jay and Bay. There are even wilder theories floating around that Jay-Z and Beyonce have been consolidating power behind the scenes for years. Could they have been planning to edge Diddy out all along? If so, this isn't just about personal betrayal. It's about power, influence, and control over the industry. And Justin's snitching might be the first crack in a very well-constructed facade. So what happens if Justin talks? If Justin really lets everything out, this could be one of the biggest scandals the music world has ever seen.
Wow, so they saying if Justin Combs snitch, this could be the biggest scandal that the industry has ever seen. The biggest joint. You know what I'm saying? And I know I seen Diddy Glover and Jay-Z having an affair at that concert. Y'all remember when Diddy Glover was slapping Jay-Z's rear end? This was an affair.
Want to take him back? What you gonna do? What you gonna do for him, Jay? I want to take him back a little bit.
What's it, my nigga? You
Put
know
your Rockefeller shirt on his back.
Look at that. Jay-Z, motherfucking Diddy Glover came out there and started smacking Jay-Z's ass, and you see poop flying everywhere. And I told y'all, T.I., you can tell T.I. can smell shit in the air, pure survival. Diddy Glover got his hands on Jay-Z's rear end like that, and Jay-Z, you just abandoned that man after he was feeling on your booty. What remix is this? Feeling on your booty. What remix is this? Feeling on your booty. You done let that man feel all over your booty, pure survival. You know what I'm saying? Live on stage in front of the world and our children had to see that, pure survival, and be grossed out. Look, motherfuckers is laughing. What remix is this?
Feeling on the booty.
What remix is this?
Feeling on him booty.
Feeling on him booty. Feeling on him booty. This is what Diddy Glover was doing. Feeling on him booty.
Want to take him back? What you gonna do? What you gonna do for him, Jay? I want to take them back a little bit.
What's it, my nigga? You
Put
know
your
this.
Rockefeller shirt on back the city, nigga. You want to take them back? What you gonna do?
Wow, y'all been hitting the super chat like a motherfucker. Pure survival. Sex sells. Get that. Then you can follow what was said. Salute to Anthony, man. Anthony, you not lying, man. And salute to everybody that's been. Oh my God, more super chats. Pure survival.
Oh, wow.
Salute to Honey. Honey said, Chucky bride, pretty. Chucky look bad. Pure survival. Oh, thank you so much, Honey. Everybody been hitting that super chat, man. Happy Halloween to you guys.
Happy Halloween, you guys. Happy Halloween.
Yes, we bringing it to y'all on the holiday. You know what I'm saying? With nothing but good spirits and everything. Surviving the industry.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Surviving the industry. Because you guys, y'all got to hide your wife, the kids, the snakes, the alligators, the rats. We got to check the rats in the MDC where Diddy is. Because, you know, they're unsafe too, y'all. We got to watch everybody. The donkeys, the camels, y'all, the fish in the fish tank. Y'all, hide everything, y'all.
Yes, we got to stick together during survival. And you see, like I said, the kids went out and beat up Ray J the other day. So they're willing to do pretty much anything right now. And you heard what the baby said. The baby said that Beyonce and Jay-Z, when Diddy was trying to get with him, he seen them in there. Hold on. God damn it. Oh my God, we got more super chats coming. Thanks for the content. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Heath Woods again. Everybody hitting that super chat. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? And Mr. Chucky right here, I've been getting over a cold, guys. That's another thing. I've been fighting the cold. And my bride has been, being there for me.
Absolutely.
Nurturing me back. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even going to go live, guys, but I said, no, I got to be in good spirits.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I said, you know what? I'm going to bring my bride on. You know what I mean? And we're going to carry it together.
We're going to carry it.
Pure survival. Because we have our own Halloween party. You know what I mean? And it's not a Diddy Glover freak off. It's not like this freak off right here.
Absolutely not.
So we coming to you live, Diddy late nights. Anything can happen. I'm just vibing. So why?
I was at a party at Diddy crib in LA. This was the beginning of 2020. You know what I mean? Diddy had put everybody else out the crib, like the influx of people he had put him out. But he had took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really, you know what I mean, like putting his arm around me. Right.
And you heard the baby said Diddy Glover took a liking to him. So he started putting his arms around him and caressing him, pure survival, hugging him from the side, but was trying to move to hug him from the back. You know what I mean? And he said he kicked everybody else out the party, but the only two people he seen in the party that was left, pure survival, was Jay-Z and Beyonce. This is what the rapper, the baby, said right here. This shit is proof.
So we coming to you live, Diddy late nights. Anything can happen. I'm just vibing. So why?
I was at a party at Diddy crib in LA. This was
Salute to Tony, just hit that super chat. Oh my God, pure survival. Shout out to everybody, man. Listen, my Instagram is Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. Follow me and I'll follow you back. Like and subscribe and share this video. And shout out to all my members and everybody that's in the building. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to become a member, hit that members button. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all of y'all.
So we coming to you live, Diddy late nights. Anything can happen. I'm just vibing. So why?
I was at a party at Diddy crib in LA. This was the beginning of 2020. You know what I mean? Diddy had put everybody else out the crib, like the influx of people he had put him out. But he had took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really, you know what I mean, like putting his arm around me. Right. So he had put majority of the people out, but he allowed me to stay in there. Me and, you know, maybe about 15 others, you know. Right. Jay-Z and Beyonce being, you know, two of the other 15 people in the room. So that'll just put into perspective of the type of company I was in. Right.
Wow. So everybody else got put out, but Beyonce and Jay-Z was still left in the freak off. Pure survival. Salute to Shay. Shay said thanks to Jamil and the co-host, Mr. Lounge.
Hey.
They said thanks to you. Hit the
Oh,
super
you're
chat.
welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Happy Halloween, y'all. Happy Halloween.
Yes, like and subscribe to the channel.
Like and subscribe to my channel, The Lounge 8385, at The Lounge 8385. Subscribe to my channel because we going live next at The Lounge, you guys.
Pure survival. Yes, and Chucky will be over there. Her show is next.
Absolutely.
Her show is next, ladies and gentlemen.
Chucky and the Bride for our second show on The Lounge.
She's beautiful. Thank you so much. Pure survival. But yes, we will be back live on her channel. You know what I mean? So everybody can come on over there. Tell them your channel again.
At The Lounge, TheLounge 8385. Y'all join me over there.
Salute. Pure survival, everybody. Like I said, this was another crazy episode. That whole family is going wild. Diddy Glover's kids is ready to snitch on Jay-Z and Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Diddy Glover's kids that went out to beat up Ray J. We all saw that shit. So the family is very desperate at this point. You know what I'm saying? That whole trial is going to be wild. You're going to see Diddy Glover's mom on trial, a whole bunch of celebrities. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a concert outside of that courthouse. You know what I mean? But salute to everybody. Thanks for coming. This was another crazy, great episode on Halloween Day. Pure survival.
Pure survival.